did
Let him cook.
is finna come back on you because they have people in place, government-wise, to show you we used you to destroy the village. I see the girl. We are the most educated. Yes, they sold you a degree that ain't finna be worth. Yeah.
It is time for women to come back to the table and come clean. $15 trillion pumped into the economy. There is no more money. There's about to be not a global recession, a global reset. Winter is coming.
Y'all, my corporate job just fired me. I went in today all nicely dressed like I am. And, they sat me down and told me they were letting me go. After 6 years at this company, I am no longer there. The reason, before y'all even get, to thinking that it was because of something that I posted on here, it was not. It was because of budget cuts. And not only was I let go, but others were too. So, yeah, that. It's still surprising to me. I mean, I immediately asked in my, exit, just want to make sure that this is not about performance. And they clarified this is not about your performance. This is solely based on, us not getting the grants and these things that we thought we were getting and us having to cut back. And so I had to write it all down as they were talking because I had to make sure, what? What after 6 years?
I just got back from a hot girl walk, which was about 3.5 miles. So, walked around downtown Minneapolis. But real quick, I go through ups and downs of the morning and of losing my job. And in some moments, I am so happy and so free, and I'm super excited. And in other moments, I am so depressed and so disappointed in how much I put into something and it didn't work out.
108,000 Black women have lost their jobs or been terminated within the last few months. I'm a part of that group. FAMU is under attack by putting a Black woman that has no experience in higher education, is a Trump supporter, and is politically aligned to do his bidding at the institution. Meanwhile, other public HBCUs are under attack for funding. Look at A&T, Tennessee State, and privately held HBCUs are trying to keep their motherfucking head above water. Black women and Black men are fleeing the country in droves and going to other countries like Thailand and China, and even back to Africa.
By May 8th, 2025, 106,000 Black women lost their jobs, including me. And those of us that's been out here trying to find work again, it's basically just been non-existent. And I'm starting to feel like this is by design, because there are over 100,000 women, Black women like me, who have the same story, who has applied for over 300 plus jobs and just not getting it, not getting any replies. There's just no feedback. Or you get the emails that says, hey, we have chosen someone else that has been more qualified for the job, even though my experience and my education fits the job description perfectly. And I don't know what I'm going to do. This is the first time in a long time that I am actually starting to panic. I came from nothing. I came from the bottom of the barrel. And I spent years building myself, educating myself, paying my way through college, going through a lot of experience to get to where I was in my career, for it just to be snatched away. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I am facing homelessness. I'm about to lose my car. I can't pay on my credit card, so my credit is about to take a severe hit. Dashing is not enough. It's just not enough money. There's so many people that are out here unemployed just like me.
Incredibly difficult to be a Black woman, but it's even more difficult to be a Black woman who is not smiley. When I saw this article, I was shocked but not surprised, disappointed, but yet, can I really be that disappointed? Black women, especially those of us who voted overwhelmingly for a different option, we're going to face backlash on some level. The reality is that a lot of federal workers are or were Black women. I've been thinking a lot about how difficult it is to be a Black woman at work, especially when you are not a smiley Black woman. I am her. She is me. I am not a smiley Black woman. Blame it on the Capricorn in me. If you see me smiling and laughing, you know it's genuine. I can't fake it. In a workplace, especially during times like this when it's difficult to find work, it's going to be even more impactful. As a Black woman, you are expected to show up and put on a show. And if you are not showy, if you are not smiley, it can be very difficult to advance. It can be difficult to get sponsored at work, promoted at work, to have your ideas and contributions recognized at work, all because you are not smiley. It's not okay for us to be serious. It's not okay for us to be neurodivergent. My question is for us, what are we doing about it? How are we going to create spaces for ourselves to be ourselves? How are we going to create markets and industries that allow us to not just survive, but to thrive and to grow and to create and to be really strategic about the way that we use our dollars and the way that we move in this economy.
And I get what this woman's trying to say, but that still is no excuse to not be cordial or at least smile at work. A lot of times, as soon as there's an issue, they're looking to cut some people off. They want to save some money in the budget. Those unhappy, non-smiling people are going to be the first ones to go. So I don't like her excuse about that. When it's time to make those cuts, yeah, they're going to get rid of the most unpleasant person in the room first. Like, that's to be expected. If there's 12 employees and you got to get rid of 10 or 8 of them, you're going to get rid of the ones who are not as pleasant to be around. You talking about it's hard for you to even smile at work. It sounds like you don't want to be there anyway.
I just got let go from my job as part of organizational shifts and return to office. As you guys know, I've been a remote employee for the past 5 years, really since the beginning of the pandemic. And I'm